Welcome everyone, wherever you are in the world, to a historic occasion, a bilateral series featuring Nepal and the West Indies, and we are at the historic venue named the Sharjah Cricket Stadium here in the United Arab Emirates. First bilateral series that Nepal have occasioned against a full member.
Sport is always a pick-me-up of sorts, and the Nepal cricket team has been that sense of glory and pride for the Nepalese for the last, I would say, 4 to 5 years, and it stretches way beyond that. You only need to look to social media to see how many fans turn up in Kathmandu, how well they're supported. For the West Indies, however, there's a cohort in India in Test cricket, but these guys have so much to prove. You look to the likes of a Jason Holder, who also has a lot to prove, albeit how much he's done in the game so far. Someone like a Kyle Mears, Akil Hossain, elder statesmen who'd be here trying to shepherd a quite young team. And obviously those young players, they're now trying to make the name, and they'd want to ensure that they leave here with their heads held high. They'd want to challenge all the things that they've been working on at the levels below, at the highest level, international level. And these...
A little bit of grip off the surface there.
Yeah, and I heard him speaking about it being a little bit dry and hoping that he can.
Nice use of the feet. First boundary of the contest for Bertel. Brave shot. Maybe squeezed off the out. Gone. First one. Gone. Captain strikes. He does it so often in this phase of the game in T20 internationals.
He builds pressure. He keeps the ball in and around that area. Subtle changes of pace. Sometimes turn, sometimes swing. But he always asks questions, and he always forces you to...
It's high. It's a chance, and another opportunity or effort to use the feet by the batter following Bertel's dismissal, and Karthi made it look maybe a little more challenging than it really was.
Batters to go downtown. The very good square of the wicket. How's your straight game? Another challenge laid down and another challenge lost. Casey Karthi with should have been a relatively easy catch, and first wicket in the series for Jason Holder. Big one.
Nice shot. Bigger boundary over there, but can't be hauled in. Lovely shot for Malla to get on his...
It's a shot, it's a trademark shot that Rohit Powdell loves. Those that were part of the West Indies A tour of Kathmandu last year, they'll have been... And Cricket West Indies. Whipped away, and whipped away with real quality. Not quite the first maximum, just one bounce, and 4 makes it back to back. Spin, the ball turning into him, and he loves hitting down the ground. Just one bounce and it flies for 4. It's the return, the rebirth.
Hearing things. He loves taking on this left arm spin, Kushal Malla. That is a 6 of some proportions. Has he hit it well enough? Holder just a spectator. Another strike.
One for one. Has he connected it well enough? No. A very good catch. Come on! And the bowling change actually works. Wicket in the very first over for Naveen. And Kushal Malla's
very well. And the first international wicket for Navin Bidesi. His year just continues to get better and better. One of the breakout players of the CPL tournament as well as the breakout league. And Northeast Struck it well enough. It's the shorter of the 2 square boundaries.
that's why he manipulates the ball into vacant areas so well. And look for the occasional big one, but this time he's holed out. And we saw Holder roar when he took the first catch, but that's a big moment as the captain falls.
See there, a length ball tried to go over mid-wicket.
I think it's Akeem August who's taken the catch, so the debutants are combining and the future looking bright for
Sarah time.
Now Ja tries to go downtown. He's got a good piece of this. It just keeps going and going and gone. I think long on thought plenty more than they have.
Oh, get it!
And Irie has those fast hands and they're fast enough to get 6. Didn't clear deep backward square by much.
Might be big enough from Gulshan Jah. He strikes a long ball.
Without the arc, but too far on that occasion.
Not hit that one well enough. Just Casey Carty, he makes simple things look difficult. And this is some debut in senior colours for Navin Bidesi.
He's stuck to his guns, Bidesi. He's kept it wide, slammed for 6 couple balls ago, but stuck to it and now rewarded. It was a very exciting reward on the end from Casey Carty. Should have been a regulation. But raise your hand in applause, young man. You've been excellent today on debut. Every time you step on the park in maroon, you win.
Not hit well enough. Oh yes, it's parried over. Think it might be Joel Andrew. Young Antigan will be very disappointed if he goes wide of off stump, because he set that man out there and taken. He just shifted Bidesi into that straightish.
Indies, good field setting as we mentioned. Last ball, Bidesi was sent back and he still stayed 5 steps off, wary of the 2, and turned it into a catching opportunity. Jason Holder rewarded again for good consistency. Stupendous! Kareem Agor making an impact.
Well, he's taken a catch now for 2 international nations. He's played for the USA, and I'm sure he's taken a catch there. It was outstanding. Outstanding. Fabian Allen would be proud of that. Perhaps West Indies' best fielder, Fabian Allen. He leaves the ground here, and he's almost parallel and in the air when the ball hits his hand. That is a standard. Jason Holder is saying that is Holder. Another one for Jason Holder. He's having a wonderful evening and setting the standard for the rest of the bowlers and the fielders in the team.
Exceptional in the Caribbean Premier League for a while now. And he's leading, albeit not as captain, but he's showing and setting the standard. 4 for 20 off his quarter.
Deep extra cover. That is a top shot. It truly is good ball striking.